we are recording.
I did just have several burritos. I might have some problematic shits at some point, but who knows?
Different type of
Hello,
problematic.
recording.
Different type of problematic shit.
Several burritos. Excellent. What an
Yes.
evening.
So when we last left our intrepid heroes,
Intrepid feels like such a strong word.
when we
As
last
does heroes.
when we last left our schmucks,
Yeah.
See, that feels mean in the other
creeps.
direction. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. People attempting to make decisions.
when we
Oh,
last
it's
left,
such a shame that Derek is missing, presumed dead, because I think he'd have really gotten on with this group.
when we
I'm not
left,
sure Derek can die.
Derek has
No.
eaten the sausage.
Uh,
Context-free decision there.
yeah.
You guys saw this horrible body horror thing that was like excreting out of its pores like tentacle monsters that oozed pus. We were in a great spot.
Right?
Nice.
And then you guys were like, well, oh, hold on.
Glad I've already eaten.
No, cat, no. Do not step on my keyboard.
Do it, cat, do it.
Join us, Milo. Join us on the keyboard.
So you guys were sort of like standing around like this looking at the horrible thing, and then you were like, God, I hope nobody appears behind us. And I was like, what a great suggestion. And that's where we left it.
Man, I can't believe body horror is behind us.
This thing.
The goo.
So are you guys turning around? What are you guys doing? Are you just going to continue staring at it even though you heard footsteps behind you?
I'm gonna turn around.
I mean, I think turning around is for people who don't have the self-confidence to keep looking at something. And I don't have that self-confidence, so I'm going to turn around.
Okay, brilliant. So everybody is turning around?
Which
Yeah,
gives
you
it
know,
the
I don't-
perfect
I don't like-
opportunity to...
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't like to be left out though, so I also turn around, yeah.
Okay, so you all turn around and you see just like a guy holding like a bag of flesh.
I'm going to turn around again.
Just face into the
We're
hedges.
like unturned around now.
so basically, like, there's just a dude, and it's very clear that he's like holding stuff that he probably like stole out of like a hospital waste bin. And he just looks kind of like confused as to why you're here.
Means same.
At that, I'm going to say that the Bacchus character just kind of goes, right, and then walks off through a hedge and goes, I'll see you guys at the van.
That tracks.
Funny.
Yep. So
Through the hedges too, not round them.
No.
Perfect.
humans, I think he's found the spare parts bin.
I don't think we have one of those.
You don't?
Well, I could be wrong. Clearly, he's gotten them from somewhere. Hi.
You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, I don't think you
Well,
are either.
we are.
too.
We are here, though.
Why are you here?
Money.
And job?
How
Employment.
How much money?
Friendship.
Friendship. But mainly
very
money.
much.
How much money are you getting paid?
Why? Do you ask?
That is a good question. How much are we getting paid? I never.
Don't worry about it, robot.
I see.
You're still on work experience.
Because, I mean, I would like to resolve this relatively easily, lazily, shall we say.
Mm-hmm.
So if I could just pay you to get the fuck out of here, that would be great.
Well, Go on.
that's
Where is here
not
anyway?
really how we resolve things
Operate.
generally.
We would definitely want to at least know what you were going to do before we let you do it. I mean, I could gather. I have an idea of what's going to happen.
Go on. I would love to hear what you suspect is going on here.
Been
Well-
raiding the spare parts bin.
Yes.
You're
Been
going
raiding
to
the
put,
spare parts bin, and you're going to
you're
put the spare parts bin into this spare parts bin behind us.
you're going to put all of those giblets into this horrifying flesh
Oozing
sack.
giblet, yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing.
Alright.
Okay.
You want to
Well-
tell us why?
No.
Well,
Okay,
we find
well-
ourselves at an impasse.
Well, how about we play a game?
20 questions?
If we win, you leave and don't mention this horrible creature or us to anyone. And if we win, no, then you do the same thing. That seems like fair deals.
I get nothing from that.
What would you prefer?
I prefer
If
for
you
you
won.
guys to leave.
Okay. Well, how
Feelings
about if
mutual,
you
though,
win?
bud.
If you win, we'll leave, and if
Mhm.
we win, then you leave.
Sounds fair.
First of all, what is this place?
It's a maze.
Maze.
Hedge maze. You go through it and you get a prize when you find your way out again from the other side. Is it? It's just where the best place to put this was.
Why did you put this? What is this?
I made a deal. I'm keeping my
Mhm.
end of the deal.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
you shouldn't have done it on private property that wasn't yours, pal.
But that's where I was asked to put it.
By whom? I'm writing these notes in a notepad, by the way.
What's it worth to you?
I'm not paying you for this information.
Then somebody.
I just think you should let us help you out here, because whatever deal you've made, I don't think you're very good at making deals, otherwise you wouldn't be here with a bag full of body parts dubiously acquired, feeding that thing. So maybe leave the deal making to us, and you just tell us what we need to know to help you out here.
Okay, except for that the deal went like I wanted. I got what I wanted, so I just have
This
to
is what
do
you
it.
want? Some sort of flesh pet?
No!
You're a weird guy.
The flesh pet.
I don't like your life choices
The flesh pet
or
is.
approve of them.
The flesh pet is something that I had to do in exchange for getting what I wanted. I got what I
You
wanted.
did this flesh pet? Okay, I really don't like your life
I-
choices.
No.
Oh no.
No.
I think no. Okay, in this moment, now that we've made him feel kind of insecure on the ropes, I'd like to kind of like peer pressure him into like emotionally crumbling and
Yes.
using bullying as a way
Persuade,
to get what we
intimidate
need.
him into a game.
Yeah, exactly.
We
Um,
have an intimidation stat, don't we? Yes.
I think we do.
Yeah, it's under
Where's
social.
my
I don't have
list?
any points. I've got 2 points into persuasion. Oh, I could have used my persuasion because I get an extra 1 if we're doing financial dealings.
Where's my?
But you were
thing?
like, no money, my friend.
I'm like, not
No.
paying you for this information, but I probably could have made that into a persuasion roll. I didn't think about it.
Oh no.
What'd you roll?
Well, I'm currently searching for the file which has my character sheet on it.
Ah.
because
Is
it
it?
apparently isn't pinned.
It isn't pinned?
Okay.
I thought I pinned it.
Nope. Like Reginald is up there, but not
Oh, Reginald.
Guido.
Okay, I'll pin your guys' stuff. I'm sorry that I...
Okay.
Oh wait. No, it is here. It's just I don't have their name.
Ah.
No, it is here.
Okay, that's what...
I just couldn't find it.
Here we go.
Okay. There's a lot of things on the pinned list.
Yes.
Say. Okay. So what is this? A intimidation and resolve.
Oh, right. Intimidation and... I forgot that there's a top part to it. Charisma, I'd say.
Charisma. Of course, it's my worst stat. Doop doop. I didn't add my +1s, but I think intimidation, persuading people to play a game should be my +1 for intimidation, because that's
You can
exactly
add, you
what I
can
use
add
it
it as a
for.
+1, but you better fucking write it down.
Intimidation, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. 5 dice. No successes.
Amazing.
I'm bad at bullying people. This
So,
feels appropriate.
so he just kind of looks at you and goes, "No. Besides, what's to stop me from just, like, ignoring you if I lose after we're finished?"
Well, that'd be very rude of you.
Anyway, I am just finishing my end of the deal. Once this thing is done doing whatever the fuck it's doing, I can go home.
Do you not know what it's doing either, human?
What?
Do you not know what it's doing either?
No.
Yeah, buddy, you did not think this through, I don't think. I mean,
Well,
I've just met you. I don't want to question your decision making. Maybe we should start again. What's your name? Hi.
I think we should question their decision making. It involved doing this creature and summoning it. That seems like bad life choices.
In that order.
Yeah.
I would like to very much clear the air. I have not had sex with that flesh sack.
The more you say that, the less I believe it.
Okay. I made a deal with some sort of creature. I would get what I wanted, and now I do this thing where I feed it, and it creates these horrible
You do
things.
this thing. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
See,
no.
see, Freudian slip there, friend.
Oh no.
I am concerned about your obsession with fucking a skinless sack of flesh.
We're uni
You're the one
students.
who's talking
We're
about
obsessed
it.
with fucking. It's normal.
It's not, it's skinless.
It's. I mean, we don't want to fuck that thing, but we do think
No.
you do.
Yeah. Well, no, we don't think you want to. We think you have.
You have.
Repeatedly.
I am fairly certain that if I did that, I'd get several STDs.
I mean, that's not a no. You just deflected it with like a assertion, not.
I don't think you
not
should have thought about
a
it
denial.
enough to know that as a thought, you know? Like,
Yeah. It
I'm
really makes me
afraid-
worry about you.
I'm afraid of touching this thing, much less fucking this thing, because it's...
See, you're saying you're afraid of, not saying you haven't touched it.
okay, let's put it this way. Have you got what you need to get out of this deal?
Yes.
Well, then is it not in your best interest to let us just obliterate this creature behind us?
Oh, in order for them not to be incredibly mad at me, I have to finish their end of the deal.
But
Who's
so
they?
you've got to do their end of the deal and your end of the deal.
No. They delivered on their end of the deal. They gave me what I wanted. Now, I have to do what they want, which is infest this area.
All I'm saying, and I lower my voice significantly to sort of like, you know, get a bit closer, like a little conspiracy, you know, is if you just turn your back and don't know that we're doing this, then what's the harm? They can't know you're involved, it's fine, buddy. Just go home. Go home and this will all be sorted out tomorrow.
Make a persuasion roll.
Excellent. Persuasion and
Hold on. Persuasion and your mom. No.
charisma?
Charisma?
Yeah, I think it'll be charisma, yeah.
Okay. 4 dice, that's not too bad. Hey! 110. And no failures.
He looks at you and he goes, okay, let me just do the last feeding for today, and then I will go home. I didn't see anybody here.
Okay. Done deal.
Well, let's deal if you can win at a game.
Yeah. Play
Let's-
my friend
we're-
a game. So we shuts up
We're not
about
just
it.
gonna. We're not just gonna like, do nothing. I'm unhappy about what's happening here, so I would like an opportunity to prevent it.
I feel like you need to talk to your friend about what just happened.
Well, yeah. Look. This problem is going to be dealt with. Tonight.
But the thing is, I don't think that feeding it will make our job easier. I think it'll make our job much harder.
A question. If
So-
it's fed, does that not mean it will be less likely to try and feed upon you?
It might get full and sleepy.
I feeding it just makes it ooze out more tentacles. That's all it does.
Oh.
Okay, now you've said that, I insist to be given an opportunity to stop that happening.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
I mean, I have to do that. That's how it knows if I've done my job or not. So if I don't feed it, then
Okay, how about this? Is there a time limit on when you need to do that job? Because maybe you could just play my friend at a game, so he stops bugging us about it, and then feed it, and then go home.
I mean,
What's the harm? You're here anyway, we're all friends.
the longer I take to not do it at the allotted time that I'm supposed to do it, the more he'll know something is up.
Oh, I'll leave it between the two of you to discuss.
I'm just gonna feed it, and then you can do whatever you want. I'll leave.
No.
Okay, then what's to stop me from just braining you and feeding it you?
That would be very rude.
It would be very rude.
Are you threatening me and my friends?
I think
Just
just
you.
you, bud. I've just found the park bench in the middle of this maze. I'm just sitting in it.
Just you.
Well, apparently friendship doesn't count for much in the friendship club.
Oh,
Nice gal.
fine. If you brain my friend, I'm going to be obligated to murder you. I take no
Thank you.
pleasure in it. We're not getting paid for this extra work, mind you.
Right.
But yes, we're friends.
Okay, I need you guys. What's your initiatives if you have them? We don't have initiative in this game, so I guess. Do we have initiative in this game? I made this game.
No, there's no initiative.
Okay, there is
You
no
never made a combat system.
I made a combat system. It's just loose.
That's what's called not making a combat system.
How dare you? So I guess.
Sorry.
What, do we have a
Nothing.
do we have a speed?
It's not recording appropriate. The thought I had.
just send it to me on WhatsApp.
Okay.
No,
No, because you keep looking. You're not gonna look at it on the recording, are you?
I'll look at it on my phone.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna say if everybody can.
Wow, I have the most garbage power in the world. It's hilarious. No regrets.
No regrets. If everybody could just give me a straight dexterity roll, and whoever gets the most successes goes first.
Okay.
Okay.
How do
Oh, it's pretty good. It's 1.
Ooh, successes.
Oh.
It's -1.
So you're going last. Let's see what he rolls. 3 D 10 9. Oh, he's going second to last. Okay, so you see him begin to run towards the goop creature, horrible thing, with his giblets. But the Bionicle can react first, and then the
Me, right?
yeah, and then
No?
you, and then it's his go, and then it's
Okay. Neato. Go, Bionicle, go.
Okay, so he's trying to run towards the thing.
yes, he's trying to run towards the meat man creature that oozes.
I'm gonna sort of roll at his feet, try and trip him up.
Okay, I guess
I was also gonna go for a trip. Good choice.
Yeah.
let us
There's
see.
not much else I can really do. I can't really punch him.
I guess he has to make a. No, let's just have it be something you roll, because he's just running. He's not gonna. Maybe he might dodge, but let's assume that you're small enough that he won't see it.
Okay.
Or he
Stealth
won't.
or athletics or.
I think either athletics or unarmed, plus dexterity. I think.
Yo, 6 dice. Nice.
If it's a contested.
Oh, that is nice, actually.
Let me see if he rolls anything to like not absolutely eat shit. Roll 1. No. Let's see.
God damn.
He's got 3 dexterity, and his athletics is going to be pretty low. So it'll be like 5d10. Oh, did I do it wrong? There we go. Sorry. That's what I meant. He got 110, but you got more success. So what happens is he trips, the giblets go flying, but he manages to catch himself before he like absolutely face plants.
Okay.
So now there's giblets all over the place.
Hate it when that happens.
Great.
Is it me?
Yes.
I would like to finish this roll by absolutely just tackling him.
Okay.
Is that Dex?
Yeah, that'll be Dex plus unarmed.
Okay. That is 4. I did not do good.
Amazing. I want to see what you got. Oh.
Oh.
So you go to attack him at the same time that the Bionicle trips him, so you just miss him
I
as
just
he's
fly
like,
over the.
yeah, you just go whee as he kind of goes, ugh.
Can I please at least do an athletics roll to see if I do like a cool combat roll on the other side of absolutely missing him?
Sure. Oh wait, but counterpoint. If you fail,
Yes.
you do realize you absolutely eat shit.
Yeah, I realized that.
You're willing to
gonna
take
go-
that risk?
Dex and athletics? Or
In
just
my head,
athletics?
I'm just
Dex
imagining
and
when
athletics.
you like roll, go through the hedge maze, and come out of the others.
I didn't completely eat shit. I got 2 successes.
So
I think
you
8 successes in
you
it, yeah.
dive. He falls and he kind of ducks as he's falling because that's like how he's like, and you kind of miss him, but you sort of like spin so that you're like behind him now. So you're
Nice.
like here, kind of like, and he's like here, and the Bionicle is also there.
This is excellent.
So it's his turn now, and I'm trying to think what he would do now that he's dropped all his giblets.
Hmm.
This
is the fate he chose. He could have just played a
Yeah.
game and gone home.
I
As far as he knows.
I think he's gonna pull out his phone. Yeah, so he's pulling out his phone and he's dialing a number as he's running. So he's gonna try to start running in this direction.
Which way?
He's running towards here. He can only do so much in his turn, so he's.
That exit.
I mean, he is also having to get up after having
that's why
tripped
he only,
over.
That's why he's only moved one square. He can't move more than like
okay.
a square max.
So, like, is he like running past the foul creep monster?
Yes, and he's like trying to avoid giblets as well, all while dialing his phone.
Okay, considering that he's trying to do quite a lot of things at once, that are all demanding his attention. I think since my character is small and thus not really very physically imposing, I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that he's staring at his phone, and basically what I would like to do with a larceny roll is step forward and just grab hold of his shoelaces and cause him to just basically slam face first into the kind of horrible worm things.
That would be, I think, Dex plus unarmed.
Okie doke. What is larceny for then?
Breaking and
Out of
entering.
curiosity.
It's like lock picking. It's like stealth stuff. Well, not stealth. It's basically lock picking and stealing and stuff like that. There is an argument to be. I mean, what is your
Okay.
unarmed?
My unarmed is 0.
And what's your dexterity?
4.
Okay, you're fine. If you had a low dexterity, I'd let you use larceny in this place, but he's
Hooray! A success and a critical success.
nice.
Oh, hey.
So he absolutely face plants and his phone goes flying. And you just hear him go, shit, 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 and he's trying to get up and crawl, but it is the Bionicle's turn again.
I, Mr. Bionicle, am going to run over and steal his phone.
Okay.
Crazy talk.
So his
That would be a larceny roll, right?
Yeah.
Theft.
I mean, if he was still holding it, it would be a larceny roll, but because you managed to trip him.
Yeah.
So what I should have done is try to steal his shoes, and I would have got a better roll.
Amazing!
Okay, I'll keep that in mind for next time.
This poor guy just came up to try and steal his flesh wife. Sorry, to try and feed his flesh wife.
Oh
And
my
now
god, that
he's
is the new title. I just have to feed my flesh wife.
Is that what you guys are changing the
Yeah, that's also the episode
Yeah.
title.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the name to change.
Who's changing it?
I'll change it.
Don't
Okay.
know. Somebody it just is. It just
We
gets
we don't all have admin, so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
we
change
do.
it.
Yeah, you
I
all
do.
can- yeah, everybody can change it.
It's just Illith that can't.
There we
Pretty
go.
sure I can't.
Oh.
You just double click on the title.
Yeah, it's not letting me do that.
Huh. Well, we'll troubleshoot that some other time.
Yeah.
Right. So what were we doing? Oh, right. So yeah. So you just nabbed the phone. Are you gonna do anything with the phone?
I'm then gonna like run it back over to the others.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe we can look at who they were calling.
That's the
Sure.
thing. Did they successfully manage to call someone? We need to know.
I mean, it's your turn now, so you can.
I would like to look at the phone.
Sure. The phone has there's no name, but you see that there's a number up that they were like about to call.
Okay. Well, but they didn't manage to get a call in, and that's the main thing. So now I would like to chase after them.
Oh no, they're on the floor now.
Oh, I know, but I would like to,
Get in there.
go over there, make sure they can't get back up again.
Okay, so you go.
Roll to kneel on their spine.
Yes.
I mean, are you just gonna sit on them? I guess.
I don't know. I really didn't want to have to kill this person because I really do only like to kill for money. My character, not me.
Well, technically, we don't have to kill them. We just have to sit on them until they
Relent,
are
I guess.
eaten by
Yeah,
by
that's
worms.
true.
I mean,
Till they
um,
learn the lesson.
they
I
are
would
co-
like to remove my belt and fashion it into a handcuff.
Oh god.
kinky. Let us.
I'm trying to imagine
All
what
this
kind of
in
belt
front
you
of
have.
All this in front of his flashlight.
Yeah,
Just
and
a
I'm
normal belt.
I'm trying to think about like what role that is. That's definitely like. That's like. Intelligence plus.
Intelligence plus cuckolding?
Why is there not a kink skill in your game though? Feels like an oversight.
Oh shit, man. I guess cold arms. I guess that's intelligence plus cold arms. God, I should.
I guess. It works for me. Oh, funny. Oh my god, I'm so good at it!
You absolutely just like tie their hands behind their back. You like pull
Suspiciously
it.
good at it.
You pull it tight, and you just like you're like it's like one of those things where you're like bad boy.
Wait, how do you roll things in Roll20? I've never actually rolled in Roll20.
On the left hand side, there's like
You
there's
do
like
dash.
a toolbar.
Roll.
Yeah, but like, what do you type into it?
I'll show you
Oh,
here.
I just
Um,
use the little buttons on the side.
What buttons?
Slash roll and then the dice value.
Hold on, I'll show you. That's what how it. I know that's an unrecognized command. There
Okay.
You go. Cool.
Okay, well, I'll be able to do that from now on.
Right.
Hooray, one less tab.
So okay, so you've tied him up. He's face down in the giblets. Like this is
That
where
sounds like a sailor phrase.
I'm face down in the
I
giblets,
don't
mate.
put the face down in the giblets.
Oh,
So-
today just got me face down in the giblets.
So this is where the monster is. So it's still excreting tentacles. So I don't know how much you guys want to stay here exactly.
I mean, if it's excreting tentacles, what is it excreting them out of? Like, is there one hole that all the tentacles coming out of?
No, it seems to sort of like they seem to sort of like push out of its like it's got some creases here and there in different spots, and they seem to sort of like pop out of the creases and folds of
1,000 asses.
Thanks for that image.
You're welcome.
Okay, I think I'm going to go over to this gentleman who is now tied up and say, how do we kill / remove this creature?
I assume the same way you kill anything? I don't actually know.
Oh, good, violence. We're good at that.
Are we good at that?
Oh, well, let's find out. Fashion yourself as
Yeah,
pointy
that's
stick.
what friendship's all about. You may not be good at stuff, but you try anyway. As long
Yeah,
as you're
we'll
with your
learn-
friends, that's what matters.
We'll learn
The value
together.
of friendship is the discovery of violence.
I'd like to high five on that sentiment.
Yeah.
Roll
Big
for
high
high five.
five.
No, I'm just kidding.
I think we should.
I would join in the high five.
Hey.
But
We're
very
nerdy enough that
small.
it could go wrong.
Yeah.
Just
I'm just gonna roll flat dex.
flat decks, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready for this.
Oh, that was Janine. That was.
Oh my god! What
Oh,
the
wow, I
fuck?
double failed.
How did you both roll 1?
You just threw a
Because
high
we're
five.
nerds.
Yeah, I told you it wasn't gonna work. It was so
I
worth.
think I slap you in the face.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you both like high five each other's faces.
Somehow the Bionicle rolled the best with the high five.
Yeah,
High five yourself in the corner.
You're like, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think with a
Okay.
10, as you guys miss, the little Bionicle manages to high five both of you before you whiff and hit each other's
He like jumped up like, yeah.
face.
That's great. Oh, well, that was a beautiful moment. Let's kill this flesh sack.
Yeah. Do any of you have any weapons?
We
Because,
don't have them in the budget yet, is the thing.
well, I think that might
My
have been
entire
an
body is
error of
designed as a weapon
budgeting.
by the hive, but I'm afraid to tell you that I am also 6 inches tall.
Well,
Because-
are there any like gardening implements like around
Ooh.
the center of the hedge maze?
Not where you are, but there will be gardening implements around.
Okay,
just-
well,
they
let's
won't
take
be-
our newfound friend and go and find some gardening implements.
I mean, can we carry him? I don't think we're really strong
I
enough.
was just gonna push him in front of us.
Yeah, you can
Oh, yeah,
definitely
yeah, that
push him in
sounds
front
easier.
of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go wandering around the hedge maze to search for garden implements.
I'm gonna say that, like, I don't have a map for it, but like over here somewhere, if you can see where I'm clicking,
Yes,
there'll
No.
be like
bottom left.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So like,
It's tricky because your clicker is black, and
oh,
that's
let me change
doesn't
my
read
color. Let me change my
visible
color.
on the screen.
It's not black. It's supposed to be a dark blue, but
There we go.
here we go. Beautiful. Is this
Yeah.
better?
Yes, but how are you doing that?
You just have to hold down.
Huh?
When
Just
you
hold
click,
down
you
the
have to hold
click
down.
button.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, I like
This
that
is
we
why I
played it
come
through a
to
game of
gaming.
those two.
Come on, guys. Focus. Back in the room. Back in the room. Over
Okay, yeah,
here.
down
Like
here.
a Vocaloid track in the background, like
See, I just had that like song I think from Bambi, you know, the little April showers.
What are we doing again?
Osu, I think.
So the place that you came in, there's like a back entrance over here, and that's where like the shed will be. So I guess roll an intelligence plus beep beep. Hold on, let me find out. Investigation or perception, whichever you'd prefer, to navigate your way out of the maze.
Actually, before we head off, I would like to use his phone to take a photo of him next to the flesh monster.
Okay. Yeah.
Because then, if he like runs away, we'll send this picture to all of his contacts.
So
Because we don't care about like keeping the supernatural, hidden. That's
Yeah.
not our job description.
It's not part of what we do. We're not
Yeah.
paid for that.
So, quick question. Are you taking a picture of him? Like, okay. Describe for me what you would like the photo to look like.
I mean,
It's him with giblets with this flesh monster.
With his flesh pipe.
yeah. I think him we'll push him into the flesh wife and then take a photo while he's like writhing to get off it. So it'll look like he's writhing alongside
I
it.
have
but
concerns
actually,
that if
he's
we
just
push him into the flesh wife is just going to eat this man alive in front of our eyes.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's a good
mean,
point.
I mean, we could hold him near the flesh wife.
I watched someone do something called photo editing a while back. We could just take a picture of the flesh wife, a picture of him.
Just
Edit
edit
them
it together.
I would love
mean,
you guys to
do
roll
any
a
of us
bad Photoshop.
You know
Do any of
what?
us have proficiency in Photoshop?
I think it's incriminating.
I do
I've got
not
a
have
there.
thumbs.
I think it's incriminating enough if we just take a picture of him surrounded by human giblets.
Yeah, that's true.
If anything, that raises less questions. That just frames him for murder.
Yeah.
Or at the very least.
How do we know they're
says-
human?
They-
Why did you think they were human giblets?
I
So-
just assumed arms and things as well, to be fair. I
So-
don't know why.
So what
So-
you see is some stuff that's unrecognizable flesh, but also there's things like a toe or like a bit of like there are enough small pieces that you could be like, oh yeah, those are probably from humans.
Unrecognizable
Yeah.
Flesh is a very good album name.
Yeah. I think actually, you know what? I don't like this guy. As we're pushing him ahead of us, I'm just gonna send that to all of his contacts, but not tell him. But we'll keep the threat
Amazing.
over his head.
I love it. I
Amazing.
love it.
Next time,
Like he's done nothing pleasant, nothing to endear him to me. So
yeah, I mean,
yeah.
He was very reasonable to me, to be fair.
he's not terrible. Like he's clearly not a threat, but he's just also he clearly made a deal with something terrible. Like
Yeah,
you
he's
shouldn't
got
be
a bag
feeding
full
human
of, like,
bodies to eldritch monsters.
yeah, I mean he's not a
probably
good guy, but he's not
somewhere, and
dangerous.
I don't think it's eBay.
It's eBay.
Craigslist, maybe.
Good
I don't
time.
know. I think there was an Amazon Prime bag. So
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah. It was actually one of the workers. Okay, so yeah, so you
rest
guys
in peace.
You guys roll. Rest in pieces. So you guys roll,
Oh, I wasn't gonna make that joke.
Oh dear.
but I was.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to roll either perception or investigation plus intelligence.
Okay. Let's see. Perception, investigation, things I'm not good at.
But I am. No, I'm not.
But oh.
Totally neutral roll there. Well, I got a 9 and a 1. I don't know if one.
Oh wait, I've
What
got
were we
1
rolling
point in
again?
investigation.
Okay, so 3 in investigation. What were we putting with it?
Intelligence.
Oh.
Oh man!
Oh, hey!
Successes.
So yeah, I mean,
I'm good at finding garden implements.
so yeah, no, well, this is you guys just getting to the shed. So you guys.
Well,
Finding
this is.
a
I think this is very typical of Guido. That Guido is like
Detective
really
Leggold
good at
is on the
finding
case.
like all of the pieces in like the board game box.
Yeah.
They're really good at just finding like all the stuff, even the stuff where you're like, hey, it's missing this. It's like no, Guido will find that extra piece.
So you guys have a choice. You can either roll again to find, like, a good implement, or you can just let me tell you what's in the shed, and you can decide from there.
Give us a list.
Okay.
I think. Oh, well, I was gonna say a hedge trimmer.
Yeah. So this is the thing. I haven't said what's in there, but whatever I say is going to be like a mediocre amount. Whereas if you rolled, you could get something really good, like a hedge trimmer.
I mean, I'm gonna go for hedge trimmer then.
You're gonna take a risk for a hedge trimmer?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a roll of investigation plus
We're all having a rummage, yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Wits.
I don't have that stat.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking wits. I think it's wits. Yeah.
No.
Oh shit! I might not be able to find the tools, but I find the one for the job.
Wits plus investigation.
Oh yeah, no, I stink.
It's okay, somebody rolled 2 10s.
That was me.
and
I
some
also
more
rolled 2
tens.
10s.
So
Yes.
yeah, you open it, and like the two of you, just before it falls down, manage to catch like you oh god, what are those? I think it's a hedge trimmer, but it's a
Grimmer?
hold on.
I'd like a chainsaw, please.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll show you what I'm thinking of. This type of hedge trimmer.
I mean, I'm pretty happy with any kind of hedge trimmer at this stage.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking
yes.
of.
Yeah,
Like the front of those fish.
yeah,
Yeah.
Swordfish?
yeah.
Yeah. Sawfish.
Swordfish, thank you.
Man, I
Oh,
hope
yeah,
it's
'cause-
Sawfish and swordfish are two different types
Yeah.
of fish.
Yeah.
One that has a nose like a sword,
One's
rapier,
really
and the
good
other
at dealing with
has
like
a saw.
wood. The other one like is just really angry all the time.
I'm gonna say because you guys rolled so many 10s that there's two of them.
Yay.
Oh boy. Well, this is going to make it much easier to encourage this guy to continue stay in line.
This poor guy's night has really had a turn. Can we try and get some more information out of him while he's basically our prisoner and we've got 2 chainsaws?
Yeah, that's probably quite possible.
Yeah, go ahead
Alright,
and roll.
I say as I'm revving up to start mine,
Yeah.
I go, alright buddy, is there anything else you wanted to tell us?
Go ahead and make an intimidation roll plus charisma.
Okay. Fair call.
I guess
You
you
don't-
can add an extra dice because you've got a fucking chainsaw.
Thank you. Excellent. Hang on. I immediately forgot my dice. It's not many, to be fair. Oh, an 8 and a 9, though.
Yeah. He kind of goes, sure. Mm-hmm. What? What can I tell you?
What is the nature of the deal that you had?
Right. So, I wanted to, okay. I wanted to have a good life. I wanted to have a house and a job and stuff like that. And so I have them now. I have a house that I got for pretty cheap and a job that is exactly the kind of job I want. I'm good at. They like me
Okay, I say
there.
we kill him.
And in exchange, I infest this town with this eldritch monster.
Mm.
Did you not think maybe of the consequences that might have on...
I don't live here.
Yeah, no, I gathered that.
We figured that
Okay.
much.
I think I've got a good a good idea of your character.
Mm.
You absolutely cannot be allowed to do this again. And I think you would, frankly.
Are you going to kill me? I'm sorry, he's not laughing.
You just lost it. He's just
Well, my friend
hysterically
here
laughing.
made a very important point, which is that we don't kill people without getting paid, and no one paid us to kill you.
But I
So-
bet they would.
I think if they knew what
We have like
they
existing
would.
ties with the organization at this point in the story, right? We'd established that we've done work for them in the past.
Yeah, you're freelancers, so you've done work with Nitatis Anima and...
I bet they would pay us to at least hand this guy over to them.
But no, they don't know about his crimes yet, so they'd just be like, "Oh, we'll take him off your hands." But wouldn't they need to put out a APB or some kind of requisition or bounty? Otherwise, we're just handing him over for free.
No, but I'm saying that we could give them a call and go, we've got information about this thing.
And then take
What's it
photo
worth
of
to
it.
you?
Yeah, that sounds like a vibe.
Alright,
how
I'll
about you
just
do that
text
while?
them.
Yeah, you do that, and I'll just start swimming into this thing.
Alright. So... Yeah,
I
okay.
text the organization basically that we've got information and a hostage. What's it worth to you?
They text you back... 1,500?
Okay, I'd like to use because I haven't yet, and I've got an extra point in it. I've got an extra point in persuasion for financial deals. I just want to use it.
Sure, sure.
So I'm gonna say, 2 grand? Question mark.
Yeah, go ahead and make a roll.
Sweet.
Uh,
Persuasion and charisma, I guess.
Yeah.
Completely neutral. 10 and a 1.
They say, depends on the info.
Well, I don't want to get too interested because I do want to kill this thing. We are getting paid to do that first.
He's a bonus
I would
anyway.
I would like to take a picture of the giblets and the guy again, and just send that to them as my here's the more info.
They say 2,000 and we clean up the area.
Oh wow! They're gonna do our job for us.
Holy shit!
High five!
I could do a
Assuming
dex
that'd
roll
be a
for
good
a high
deal.
five.
Yep.
Yeah,
This is what it's all about.
fucking done. Done deal, but it has to be tonight. Is what I write back.
Why do you guys high five?
One success.
Oh.
This
Well-
time, only Guido high fives.
How does that work?
I think it's just like you leave me hanging.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
like he successfully lifts it, and you guys just whiff at him.
But yeah, so
Okay.
I text back, done deal, but it has to be tonight.
And they say drop a pin.
I do it. Excellent. And then I drop my like Venmo details.
You get a little ping that says 2,000, and you guys have to. You guys, I guess, are leaving him there tied up somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that seems about right. I mean,
Maybe on the little
yeah.
platform up at the top of the maze, so they
Okay.
can see it.
Oh,
Each
I was
side.
gonna say we should time like right next to the thing so that he'll be too concerned with not being eaten to run away.
Oh.
Actually, this is a maze. If we just put a bag over his head, he's not getting out of here.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that was
we
my
don't need to
favorite
tie him
belt
up.
though. I better buy a new one with that 2 grand that we got.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Well, if
the
it
life
helps
of
you, I
a
imagine
mercenary.
The 2 grand would buy many belts.
And it will.
So yeah,
I
I
like
just
that your character's
Oh
canonically a
my.
pervert.
I'm
just-
not a pervert. I just like fashion and just know how to tie someone up real
I'm
good.
not a pervert, I'm just really good at tying people up.
I
At a moment's
have
notice.
I have like some sellotape, and I just like sellotape some leaves over his eyes.
Oh god.
Oh.
Yeah, alright. So,
And
Horrific.
yeah, we can just leave him here.
brilliant. Yeah, so, I guess you guys, are back at,
Friendship HQ.
yeah. It's a couple days later. You get, a review, that's 5 stars, no comment. You get your money from them.
Excellent.
And you don't hear
We do need to tell them to comment in the future.
you don't hear anything from them.
The algorithm really likes it when they do that.
What's our review on, by the way? Is it like Yelp?
Yeah, it's absolutely Yelp.
Friendship club reviews.
So
I mean, I've been trying to push for our Patreon page, but it's struggling.
I need to post more on Instagram. The giblets picture would go real well.
So, you guys still have the phone or not?
Of course we do.
Yeah.
We're not going to give that back.
Um,
Were there any replies to the message we sent?
Oh yeah, tons of them that are just like, what the fuck is this? What are you doing? I thought, is this some sort of joke? This isn't funny. You know.
Oh my god, it's the
Yeah.
last message I'll ever get as well, because he's gone.
Yeah.
He's disappeared.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's the last. This is like one of those BuzzFeed Unsolved videos now.
Keeping that in mind, maybe we want to like remove the SIM card and
Oh, absolutely melt it down.
Okay.
yeah, trash the phone.
So, who wants to do a
Or
luck
like
roll?
copy his contacts list first,
Yeah.
So who wants to do
in
a
case
luck
we
roll?
ever.
I'll do a luck roll.
I am not lucky.
Okay, what stat is luck?
No, it's just 1d10.
Oh, okay. Oh.
No, that's not bad.
Yeah.
The number that he was trying to call, it sends a text to that sim before you melt it down. That basically is like, what the fuck happened?
I guess we could send Punk just wouldn't play fair. Context free.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it.
So, you melt down the phone, you send that back, and you get a call the next day at,
Oh.
I think it will be Guido that gets the call.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm probably the secretary of the group, so that tracks.
Yeah, you're definitely manning the desk.
Hmm.
So you get
Well,
a call.
I sadly
Count
do
our
not
money.
have a phone that is my size.
So you get a call on your phone from an unknown number.
Hello, the Friendship Club. How can I help you?
When you say
This is
punk,
Guido speaking.
what exactly do you mean?
One moment. Guido just Googles the word punk and reads out a definition.
No.
Let's see.
That's punk. I mean punked, as in what you sent me.
Ah.
Oh, punked. One moment. Guido looks up the word punked on Oxford Dictionary.
It's totally
No,
unfazed.
Urban Dictionary. Yeah. The thing is, he has his secretary mode, and when he's in secretary mode, he just
He's
he's
just
so
helping.
used to weird calls because he is the secretary for a supernatural assassins group.
Yeah,
You have to really be blasé
Yeah.
with the kind of things that people are asking you about.
Fair enough. Yeah. So, the creature on the other end basically goes, I appreciate your sense of humor. Perhaps we can make an appointment?
Yes.
Excellent.
Do you have a particular job that you are interested in?
My ears prick up at hearing that part of the phone call. I come over to the desk and place my ear against the other side of the receiver, so I'm like listening into the call.
Potentially. Potentially. It really depends on how the appointment goes. Why don't we meet at a nice little restaurant nearby in, say, 2 hours?
I
Yes.
nod, yeah.
Excellent.
Got no glasses on, let's do this.
I put my hand over the receiver. Business expenses will cover it.
Yeah, I think they kind of hear you and go, absolutely, I'll pay for the dinner. It's on me.
Then we're definitely going.
Yes.
Wait, whose
Friends
is
or-
this? Is this the organisation or is this the owners of the Flash Wife?
Wouldn't you like to know,
You-
Weather Boy?
no one can own a flesh wife. You have to treat your flesh wife with the
true.
respect and dignity she deserves. Oh, jeez.
I thought it was like from a shelter, you know, like
Oh my God,
you
you
come in and
you
you
would
have to
treat a
adopt
woman
the
who's
flesh.
been in a shelter as an object to be owned?
As
You
a
got to get
flesh
your
wife.
shit together, Bionicle. You're really starting to come up with some problematic things.
We shouldn't have programmed the
Back in the
robots to be
hive.
misogynist.
Back in the hive.
Behive.
With a hive. We had these things.
Where
We
is
Yes.
built them
Go
with spare
on.
parts.
Yes.
We did not have flesh back in the hive.
Yes.
We had plastic.
Uh-huh.
Well, did you own someone just because you made them? Did the person who made you own? Do they own you?
To be fair, I think we do own this one, so let's not.
Yeah, like no, we own him because we bought him, not because we made him.
And in that logic, is it not the same?
Help.
I mean, we didn't ask if he had bought the flesh wife,
Oh, that's
but
true.
I still think I
Do you
still think this is a disturbing line of thinking, and
Yeah, let's not think about it anymore.
I think we've got one of those. I think we've got one of those bad AIs who like spouts like really creepy stuff.
Do you think if we like searched him, we might have found his receipt for his flesh wife?
Oh.
Maybe
I
there
don't
we could
want.
trace who was selling the flesh wives.
Yeah, I don't think that I would enjoy succeeding at doing that.
Let's not think about it.
Bournemouth, that's where it is.
That's where what is, sorry?
That's where we are.
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys are at a hoity-toity restaurant in Bournemouth. I'm trying to find a nice one.
It's really weird that one of us is hot compared to who the rest of us are.
That's true. The goal is absolutely fabulous. You are correct.
I mean, I didn't want to say before, you know.
Man.
I've really enjoyed like piecing you together, getting to know every bend and curve.
So yeah, you guys are at that restaurant.
The way you could be twisted into a ball.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful restaurant.
I do have a great sense of flexibility.
Okay.
It is a nice restaurant.
We're at a nice restaurant. Did we put our nice clothes on, or did we come straight from?
I am upset
uni?
that I typed in "sexy devil" and got fucking feet pics.
Well, I'll teach
Such
you
is
for
the internet.
something. It'll teach you a lesson, but I don't know in relation to what or what the lesson will be.
I'm so sorry whoever's listening to this recording, by the way.
Is there anybody?
I mean, they knew what they signed up for. They deserve
Yeah,
this.
they've gotten this far. Okay, we don't know who we're meeting here though, so I guess
No,
we just
I'm
look
trying to
around for someone
find
to wave us down.
I can't find an image, but basically, there's a guy. He's got dark hair, kind of. His skin is. It just looks a little, a little drained of color. I don't know how to explain. Like, you know when somebody's a little sick or a little tired?
Yeah.
So he's a Twilight vampire.
No! Because Twilight vampires are fucking pasty white. He's kind of like a grayish green.
So he's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? The original Turtles were grey, and then this guy is also green. So he's like a combination of all of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in one. But without being a turtle. You know, that vibe.
I'm not having any luck. But basically, the color that somebody, the pallor that somebody is when they look like they've got a fever.
Oh. Poor guy. I think I'll hand him some of my antihistamines.
So yeah, and he's He's sort of sitting there. He's got short hair that's longer at the front. That's sort of, like that like suave cut that you see people get. That's kind of a little pointy at the back.
No.
Okay, let me see if I can find that. Suave. Yeah, I mean, okay. A lot of these are. Why is it a bunch of. Fuck me. Okay. Sort of like this. This is the closest I could find. Only he's not got a beard, he's clean shaven.
Mm-hmm. So he looks
Okay.
like he's from a black and white photograph. I've got it.
No! The haircut, you.
I mean, you did say grey.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very grey. It
Thank
does not
you.
look well.
Okay. I hate you all. And he's sitting down, and there's like a meze of food in front of you guys.
Well, you've certainly got our attention.
Can you tell me why you stopped my employee from completing their job?
Because they were stopping us from completing our job.
So this is just about money.
No, we take pride in our work. It's about our professional reputation.
Right, but if I hired you to complete the job that you stopped somebody from doing, would you do it?
Well, yes.
Maybe. Depends on the exact nature of that job, but probably.
So if I asked you to infest Bournemouth in exchange for like an exorbitant amount of money,
It's not really within our
It's not very friendship
was-
of you.
yeah, it's not in our wheelhouse to promote life. Like the friendship club does more about life reduction than life promotion.
And I don't like worms.
What actually is it you're asking people to infest the place with?
Yeah, that's what we're curious about. What was happening?
so the internet.
Oh,
I've
okay.
been there, yes, heard of it.
I mean, I don't think the internet looks like that normally.
The
It's a
internet.
very severe. If this is how you're laying the fiber optic cables, I think there's a quicker way.
The internet is
Series
making
of
more holes in reality.
Well, that's just more business opportunities.
Yes. My business opportunity is bringing more of my world into your world.
And what world is that exactly?
Oh. I could ask you some questions about a town that you've never heard of. I could tell you a story. But, basically, I'm one of the representatives of, pestilence, let us say.
That still sounds like adverse to people making money. I mean, famine is probably the least,
You can be sick and
profit.
rich.
But yeah,
You can be sick and rich. You can make money off of diseases. I mean, I was quite far back in the other side for a long time until recently for obvious reasons. And now that I'm here, I am trying to stay here, you understand.
yeah. The thing is that it sounds like we'd get a very poor health plan working with you.
I don't know. This guy sounds like he's in the pocket of Big Pharma for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me.
Do we really trust Big Pharma?
You can either.
No.
You can either work. There's a plethora of options, obviously, but one of the options is that you work with me and make exorbitant amounts of money in your lifetime, and then when you pass on, whatever the fuck I do after that is my business. But you'll have helped usher in an age of my existence.
An age of pestilence.
Yeah, I mean, let me be clear. It's not too different from what's going on now. It's just more obvious.
Hmm.
What's
It does
option?
sound like a Tory government, yeah.
What's option B?
Oh my god.
here?
He's connected with Big Pharma and he's a Tory.
Yeah.
This
Guy's
is getting,
giving off bad vibes.
Yeah, this
I
is
just-
shifty.
Want to check something.
Another option is that you go about your business and I go about my business and we don't interact with each other at all.
Can I use my danger sense on this guy?
Oh, he's absolutely you get the sense that
Can I use my gullible sense on this guy?
Is that sensing how gullible he is?
No, it's one of my flaws, being gullible.
So you get the sense that you don't
Maybe
know.
Big Pharma isn't all bad.
No, you get the sense that you don't think it's a good idea to eat the food he's going to give you, for example. You get the idea that whatever this is, it's you're like a tadpole and he's like a kraken.
Thing that eats tadpoles.
Yeah,
Well,
gotcha.
Krakens aren't known for their tadpole eating
All right, you're
proclivities.
krill and he's a whale.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Alright, I would like to...
In all fairness, we didn't purposely get into your business to begin with. Simply a coincidence that my hive mates and I managed to meet up with your worker.
Yeah.
Can you stop calling us your mates? It's making me uncomfortable.
It's actually the word hive that makes me most uncomfortable.
You are both from the same hive, are you not? The building we regularly go back to.
Friends is the word we tend to use.
Yeah, mates is too ambiguous with two different meanings.
Look, how I see things, I don't believe that we're interested in taking up your contract. Thank you
There's
for
a
your
reason
time.
why we didn't call it the mating club.
The uni wouldn't approve it for a start.
Yes. So the question is, I expected this. So the question is, are you going to continue to be a thorn in my side or not?
For as long as we continue to get paid to be a thorn in your side, certainly.
Again, I would like to state that we did not purposely choose this.
Let me.
We didn't set about with this job assuming it would get in.
I don't want to make you my enemy.
Excellent.
But we didn't get into this. Wait, I almost said we didn't get into this work to make friends, but no, that is why we got into this work.
Such is the motto of the Friendship Club.
Friendship Club! We aren't here for Wait.
Hang on a minute.
In fact, I don't see why we can't
be friends.
Yes, we can be friends, just not business associates.
Yeah.
So let me put it this way: in the future, if you get any jobs and you encounter something that it might be mine, run it by me, and if it is mine, then you step away from it, and then we can be friends.
They're more like distant associates than anything.
Yes, basically, don't take any jobs that might get in my way, and I won't.
The thing is,
With the
A loose
that we
understanding
don't
of what you're doing
necessarily
makes
know
me think it's
exactly what we're
abhorrent,
doing.
and I do want to stop it.
Right, so you will be a thorn in my side.
Only if someone pays us to be. Of our own volition, probably not. You go
Okay.
your way, we go ours. But we aren't going to turn down paid work to do something that I sort of want to do anyway.
So, consider this a friendly warning. If you get in my way again, I will make sure that you don't.
I suggest if you don't want us to get in your way, that you take your business elsewhere.
Can't we all just be
Outside of
friends
our...
and just like put our work life like to one side and just
We can
you know,
absolutely be friends.
enjoy our time together?
What I think
Having
we're
sense that
trying
we shouldn't
to-
eat this food, by the way, if either of my friends try to eat the food, I'm just putting my hand on their hand and lowering the food
Yeah.
back to the table again.
As a gullible
Like-
player, I think I would definitely be doing that.
So I'm just sort
Hey,
of constantly
cannot
pushing your hand
food,
back
so I
away.
I think what we're trying to state is we don't necessarily know what is yours and what isn't to even look into it. We found this entirely by coincidence in the first place.
Well, let me suggest that you go to a place that has smaller fry, like London.
I mean,
London does-
we are students at Bournemouth University.
Yeah,
I mean, that would be an awful commute.
we've got ties here. If you would like us to leave you alone, I suggest you find somewhere new.
I'm not going to. And even if I did, I don't think you understand how much the places that are less thought about have value to the other side. They are prime real estate.
Hey, Bournemouth is the centre of England. Or are we in Wales?
We're in
mean-
England, but
Well,
we're not in the
says it in
centre.
itself, really.
I feel like you just proved my point.
We're like in Bournemouth, and you're like, where are we?
What's a Bournemouth?
There's a reason why almost every strange occurrence is set in places out of the way.
And that's where we make our money.
Yeah.
Look, we aren't going to deliberately seek you out, but if our paths cross again, I can't promise a positive outcome.
I think at
Think of
that,
us as business competitors, not enemies.
I think at that, he smiles and you see just a shadow of some sort of parasite, like a tapeworm, not like a tapeworm, but like a little ringworm moving behind his eye, and it sort of
Ringworm is a fungus.
okay, not ringworm, the little thin worm. What's that called? I'm not
There's
gonna.
pinworm.
What?
There's pinworms.
Pinworms, yeah, something like that. It's like a little pinworm move behind his eye and then sort of slide out of his tear duct and go up his nose.
Ugh.
I'm gonna just turn to one side and throw up.
He goes, excellent, I'm glad that we have an understanding. And he gets up and leaves.
I thought this guy was about to collapse, like dead for a second there.
It's just a worm and then death.
Yeah. And the worm just like puts on a hat and leaves.
Like that! It comes out of the guy and just puts on a little hat and is like, doo, doo, doo,
Oh
doo,
my
doo.
god, that's amazing.
Oh, I wish I had thought of that faster. Or I wish you had suggested it sooner or whatever.
Retcon it.
Yeah, alright, you know what?
Flashback.
Fine, retcon. We're going back. The worm comes out of the eye. The guy's eyes roll up. He passes out dead, and the worm just slithers away somewhere under the.
Beautiful.
Yeah. You are now in a restaurant with a dead person just next to you.
I say to the table next to us, I wouldn't recommend the salmon, and then we get up to leave.
Yeah. I think I'm definitely going to say we're not paying for this meal.
You just get out of there quick, Smartish.
Okay. You do get a call from the police wanting to interview you about the incident.
I suppose we should comply. We don't want the club to be disbanded for criminal activity.
Yeah.
We can go into a police interrogation. We
Yeah.
just say we were meeting someone about funding for our university club. You know, the usual line we say if we agreed to say if we'll get caught. We're looking for funding. It didn't go well. The guy just died. I don't know what happened.
All right, I'm gonna say that like they let you go, but but they're definitely keeping an eye on you.
Okay. That guy just screwed us over with the police. I think even if we don't want to be his enemy, we are.
Hmm.
Because he did a very mean thing.
I'm inclined to agree.
He did just kill that man.
It certainly could have gone better.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I refuse to be scared of a worm, so
Yeah. I
I
mean, apart from...
Oh my god,
Hmm.
I had the silliest thought in my head. I'm just like, what if we had teamed with him and he just like jumped out and said, so would you still team up with me if I were a worm?
No! Would you still love me if I were a worm?
wow. That's amazing.
Oh,
Uh,
I hate it. I love it.
we'll keep an eye on the situation and see how it develops. But otherwise, I think
That was a successful mission and we should feel good about ourselves.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
we made a fuck
none of
ton
us...
of money. We got like
Yeah,
triple pay for that job.
none of us thought that, you know, we weren't going to make enemies as assassins. You know, the friendship club isn't just about making friends; it's also about supporting each other when your friends make enemies.
We've
Yeah.
just got to hope that the friends we've made are strong enough to defeat our enemies. That was the point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the point
and
of
look,
friendship.
that exactly that was the
That's why we
literal,
have the friends we made along the way.
Yeah.
the real friends we made were the friends we made along the way. Yes.
That's the motto of the friendship club.
Yeah.
But like that was the embodiment of sickness. So he's obviously kind of like a pathetic, sickly wimp. I know. I've been hanging around pathetic, sickly wimps all my life.
Yeah, hanging around with, sure.
I feel
My
like,
eyes dart in both directions.
I feel like you get a cryptic message from somebody who's like enemy of my enemy ?
I mean, sounds like more secretary work. Hello, this is Guido from the Friendship Club.
Are
How
you
can I help
calling
you?
You have to stop giving your full name and where we are to everybody who calls.
Are you?
I mean, no. This is along the like call center line to like for our assassination service, right? Or is this some other form of
No,
communication?
it's your work phone. Are you?
Yeah.
Are you calling the number that texted you, or are you texting back?
Let's fucking call it.
Yeah, I'll just call back.
All right. So you get a number, and the person goes, "All right. There may or may not be a turf war in Bournemouth.
Okay. Would you like friends on your side in this turf war?
Yes, and I think you're more likely to be on my side out of all of the different people who are interested in Bournemouth.
That's what we're here to do. We're here to provide people with friends.
For a fee. I say from the side of the room.
Yes, contractual friendships.
Fuck. Okay, fine. Well, I'm gonna send you a place that needs to be taken care of. Well, actually, why don't you do an assessment first and tell me how much you think your work is? So I'll send you the location. You have a look. Don't go in there. but you should be able to see some stuff from there of what's going on, and then tell me how much it would be for you to take care of the situation.
I'm just imagining like a plumber version of Assassins, where like they go into a building, they look at all of the security guards, go, "Ooh, let's not be cheap."
See that? There's worms. It's got worms in your walls.
Yeah.
Not
See
an
those
easy
security
fix.
cameras? They'll have to come out.
These ghosts have fucked up your pipes again, I guess.
Yeah. See this entire like system of like defibrillators across the building. Ugh, that'll all have to be out.
I'll have to go.
Okay, so the voice is the voice on the other side, and basically she says like, "How's that sound? I'll send you the location. Sound good?"
Yep.
All right. So she sends you.
Actually, that's given me a great idea for a way we could assassinate someone, which is we have a defibrillator, which is hooked up where all the electric is hooked up to the handles rather than the pads, and then you pretend to have a heart attack in a public space. You get the target to run over and grab the thing, and then when they try and defibrillate you, they kill themselves.
That is so convoluted.
It's exactly the kind of way we work in the Friendship Club.
This is how we do things.
So,
And you see, it kills them, but not in the way they would expect, because it doesn't electrocute them. What happens is, like, when they grab it, it knows they're the target, and then it opens up and there's a gun. And it just shoots them.
Flawless.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it just like uncurls, and it turns out there is a bionicle, and then just like leaps onto their face.
So yeah,
It's
you
like
get
all
a
of the
pin for like like the harbor. There's like a little cruise. It's a restaurant. It's like a little boat restaurant that like they take you out, drive you around, stuff like that.
Like a booze cruise, but with food.
Yeah.
Foods cruise.
A food cruise.
So are you
Well,
guys?
sounds good.
Are you guys gonna go and like look at the location, or are you gonna like what are you doing? Are you just?
Yeah, we'll go and get a quote up.
We'll take a look.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get to eat the last meal, so I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah.
I do think we should order some serious weaponry for sure,
Yeah.
and just
With our
equip
money,
ourselves.
like on eBay or any other website, what kind of like equipment do you think we want?
Definitely knives is a good start. I think we could carry knives with us, and not be too suspicious.
Okay.
What else? I don't think you can get guns on eBay. Is the thing.
We could assemble the doohickey.
You want to doohickey?
Yeah.
Get you as many doohickeys as you want, bud. You don't get paid.
True.
Yeah, but on the other hand, he is the only one of us who isn't made out of like biological matter, so we could like give him a vial of like very potent poison. Like we could just make some ricin with household supplies and just smear it over him. But like one portion of him, so if he rubs that part on someone, they'll die.
If there are some Lego sets that I've been looking into that can launch small objects.
Okay.
You could perhaps
So
connect one of those. I could maybe
a little plastic discs coated in ricin.
Yes.
Wow. Yep. Yeah, this is a vibe.
How are you getting a hold of ricin?
Well, you can make it. I don't want to say how on a thing that other people are going to listen to.
Yeah.
Probably not a good idea.
Thing is, Mo, let's not
No.
talk in too much detail about what crimes we think we could get away with.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so you guys are at the harbor. There's a restaurant. People are like shuffling onto the boat. Are you guys going to go in, or are you just going to like watch from a distance?
I mean, I guess if we had like, no, we could just take selfies to take photos of everything. So that's not going to be a problem. I guess I feel like we should have like a bug out plan in case everything goes sideways. This is on the boat, so maybe like a rebreather each. Well, that means 2 rebreathers, so we can like jump in the water.
Are rebreathers real? Because this is supposedly set in the real world.
I mean,
Well, we fought worms.
yeah. Are you saying there's no supernatural rebreather?
I
Like,
think-
what about
I
we
think
make
you
a
can allow
rebreather
us
out
to-
of like worms? Like, there's a kind of worm that just turns water into air. You can wrap around your mouth and just breathe the water.
So
Is that so
unfortunately,
crazy?
I
Also,
found,
they are real.
So they are real, but they're not small.
Okay, we get the rebreathers and we attach them to the side of the boat,
Fair enough. That's fine.
and so we can jump off the side, grab the rebreathers, and then swim away.
I also think that you could
Oh,
probably.
that's very secret agent. I like it.
I think you could also probably smuggle them in a backpack, but you could only have the rebreathers in your backpack.
Yeah, there's no reason to have them while we're on the boat, so having them on the side of the boat seems very prudent.
Yes,
Yeah.
but what I was thinking is you might bring them on the boat as luggage.
How long is this cruise? Is this like an overnight thing, or is this just like? Because if it's an overnight thing, we could just use like a small suitcase.
There's different things. There's one that's like a weekend thing that actually originated from them taking you to a bigger cruise. That was like a big cruise boat. And then there's an overnight one, and then there's just an evening. And they have different prices.
But if we do the overnight one, we can like put the rebreathers in the suitcase, and then it's less suspicious to have like a suitcase if you're like going overnight. And then we can still like have a backpack for other things.
Like knives.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And if
Knives
if,
and
like,
bionicle
if
shooty
we're going on a
discs.
food cruise, we can just say, no, I brought my own steak knife. I am in fact a competitive eater.
I mean, we don't look like competitive eaters. One of us is hot and one of us is tiny.
Are you saying
You should
competitive
see-
eaters can't be hot or
You
tiny?
should see some of
I
the
mean,
competitive
yes, I am
eaters
saying
going
that.
around on like YouTube because you would be surprised.
In which regard? The hot or
They
the
are
tiny?
usually tiny.
Both.
Yeah, I think a lot of them have like hyperthyroidism.
Yeah. Like
Uh,
a lot of them, yes, are like bodybuilders.
Oh, that's the
Like-
other option. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. They can eat a shit ton, but they'll like work it all off in like the gym the following day. It's like they're the ones who like get really competitive with it. Are the ones that are just like bodybuilders who will just like go to an event every now and again and such. Eat
There
enough
is
to be
also a different
Like-
brand of competitive eater. There is also ones where it's like an extreme taste, so like you're trying to eat the spiciest thing, or the.
Yeah, because it's not always about the amount.
But here's a picture of some competitive eaters for you, my
I mean, you
friends.
don't have to send them. You can just keep those images to yourself.
It's just.
Yeah.
But look.
Is that milk?
Yes.
Yes.
You don't need to know about the horrors of how competitive eating works. I just was sending you a picture of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they?
Um,
Oh wait, no. Yeah, I know what they're doing with that milk.
Why does that sound so ominous?
I
It
know,
really does.
I'm so afraid to ask what you think they're doing with that milk.
I know what they're doing with that milk.
Nothing. It's fine.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm
they
just
like.
getting images from the Simpsons video game where there's a competitive eater, and he just coats a fish in milk and then swallows it whole.
Helps it go down smooth.
Oh no.
But yeah, so from what I know about competitive hot dog eating, they dip the buns in water so that they can basically just hawk them in one go.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's so terrible.
Yep.
I mean, eating hot dogs sounds bad enough as it is.
Yeah, for sure. But, I mean, do you not like vegan hot dogs? I mean, they exist.
I mean, they exist, but they don't need to exist.
I see.
As someone who lived off them for the best part of 2 weeks, I disagree.
Were the ones that you had vegan or were they veggie?
They were vegan.
Oh.
Oh. I know.
I mean, they're so high in protein that it kind of feels like being punched in the face and then being punched in the stomach.
Counterpoint, I fucking love protein.
I don't know that I've ever noticed eating protein before.
I guess none of us were raised on a much lower protein diet. We do come from proteiny cultures.
Proteiny.
Ooh,
Oh,
proteiny. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Did that get you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Alright, so I guess what we'll do is we'll leave it here with you guys planning. So let's just do a little bit of planning of what you're going to bring or how you're going to do it.
Rebreathers.
Okay.
Rebreathers,
Basic
rebreathers,
weaponry.
knives, and ricin.
yeah, like if we go to the one that's overnight, we can like get the things in a lot easier as well.
I'm sorry, but Rebreathers, Knives, and Ricin sounds like such a book.
This is the
Yeah.
best. It's the best roundup in my suitcase I have packed I've ever played.
So let's see what we got. Okay, summary. We have pissed off, pestilence, got paid by organization, and God, what was the other people called? And the Hatter people. Bournemouth Wonderland. Taken a scouting mission. Probably should negotiate pay. From anonymous person who dislikes pestilence. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how you spell pestilence.
I think I spelled it 2 different ways.
That looks more right.
Yeah, I spelled it. Oh no, I spelled it the same way both times. Okay, hold on. Let me
did.
copy yours and put that correction in.
I like that was the issue you had a not anonymous.
How do I spell anonymous?
No, it's perfect, Mo. I think you should leave it. It makes me very
There we
happy.
go. And his good friend.
Anonymous.
Yes.
I knew it. There we go. I changed it to anonymous for you.
Thank you.
Pin message. Oh yeah, pin.
Okie doke.
Yeah, I think that's it. Let me hang up. Goodbye. Say goodbye, recording.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
recording.
recording. I am very sorry.